Hello everybody, Daniel from Know It All Charleston Tours. I'm a tour guide certified by the City of Charleston, and we are here on State Street, here on the eve of the stay-at-home order in Charleston, meaning that starting tomorrow, people aren't going to be able to be out and about enjoying the city. And since we're all going to have to be at home, we wanted to share with you some scenes from the city and some information about the city so that hopefully you can continue to enjoy Charleston while you're at home. And for those of you who are like my wife and I, who are now all of a sudden homeschool teachers, we're going to provide you some information so you can drop some factoids on the kiddos and hopefully they'll enjoy it, so that when you are out and about in Charleston again, you can show these things to them. So I had asked for questions about Charleston and I got a bunch of good ones. One that I didn't get, but one I get often in person, is about addresses in Charleston and half addresses. How come we have half addresses, so many of them? Well, one of the reasons, and here's an example here at 29 and a half State Street, and the reason why was because historically a home might have different buildings on it. You might have a main house and then a kitchen house and then a carriage house, and over time these different buildings would get separated and sold off, and they'd have to become separate addresses. So a main house might be 29 State Street, a carriage house or a kitchen house might be 29 and a half State Street. And then if you had a third building, we have the super rare X address, because you couldn't change them into thirds. That wouldn't make any sense. So you have 29X. So that means here at 29 State Street, there were 3 buildings that then eventually got turned into 3 separate addresses. So that's why when you go around Charleston, you'll see half addresses and even X addresses. I think that's pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Charleston, and I hope that when all of this is over, then you can get back out, that you'll come on a tour with us. I'll get to host you on a tour, and I can turn you into a Charleston know-it-all.